Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Eat Acres. In this video I am going to be reviewing the Tandem Ridge Shelter Tarp inner tent. This is just the inner tent, and this comes with a separate fly, a separate tarp, and I already did a review on that video, and I'll leave the link to that video down below this one so you can look at the tarp that goes with this tent, but it is sold separately. And this is how it comes in the mail. It's got this little plastic protective pouch here, and I gotta watch where I put stuff because it is breezy out today and cold. I don't want stuff to blow away. But you can see here it's like a little compression sack, and that's what the tent looks like. It's all just screened in, so this is a warm weather tent, and this is for backpacking. Like if you're gonna do a through hike, spend the night in the woods, and you just loosen the buckles by opening the flaps like that, and it makes them loose. Undo the barrel stop, undo the bag, and then just pull the contents right out like this. I gotta make sure nothing blows away. Let's see what we got here. Looks like we got the initial tent right here. It's all just one piece, and then you got your stakes. Now this is a tent. Feels pretty heavy duty, you guys. This feels pretty good. I'm impressed already. But this is not a freestanding tent, meaning it doesn't have its own poles to set it up. You either need to have a ridge line where you go between two trees, which I'm going to do here behind me, or you've got to use your trekking poles for when you go hiking. You use those as a pole on each end, and then you run your guy lines out. So this doesn't have any poles with it, so it's not a freestanding tent. So I'm going to stop the video here. I'm going to set it up, and then we will show it once I have it set up. Okay, you guys, this is what the tent looks like set up. And as you can see, I'm doing the end guy outline on each corner at the top and just tying it to these trees. You can also do a straight line going all the way across if you have it real tight. And then you just stake the four corners, and then on these corners here that are about 6 inches up from the ground, so you got your main stake at the corner, and then you got these other loops, and these are bungee cords, and then you go out and you stake those with a stake. These are the aluminum stakes that come with it. Pretty nice. However, they only gave 6 stakes with this tent, 4 to do all 4 corners, and then only 2 to do these upper guy outlines, and there should be 8 because I'm short 2 for that side, so I had to use 2 sticks to do this side over here, and that's not good. They should give you the amount of stakes that you need. So on this end here, I had to use just sticks to do these ones here on this side. But what I do like about it is that it's got 2 entry doors. It's got this gigantic entry door that zips all the way down, this large D door, and then you can roll it up, and then it has these loops here with the barrels inside to where you can tie this up and leave it up. And if you don't want to open up the side, it's got this door here that you can go into. So I'll unzip this one. Zippers are really nice on it. So we'll go inside the tent. And like I said, you guys, this is just a screen tent. So this is for summertime hiking. And then the tarp that is sold separately that covers this as a fly, like I said, I already did a review on that video, and I'll leave the link down below. So when you have the 2 together, then you got a complete camping system. But with this alone, unless I was camping overnight with a forecast that had no rain or moisture or anything, then I would just sleep out under the stars in this. But it does have this inner little organizer right here to keep all your personal stuff in, like a wallet, a flashlight, car keys, you know, whatever, a water bottle. And so both ends here on the tent are solid material. So you can roll these and tie these back here with these barrel stops right here and do up the door. And it does have a tub floor because it goes up 6 inches from the bottom. So I do like that the material continues up and it doesn't just get seamed together right here at the bottom, because that would probably leak if it did that. And they should include another loop here in the center so you can stake down the middle. So they should actually have 10 stakes total. 2 more loops and 4 more stakes on top of the 6 that they give you. And because I think the center should be able to be staked down too, just to prevent this, you know. So that way if it's tight, because when you're zipping a tent, you want to have tension where you need it, so it gives you that ability to zip, you know. But this does zip nice. And so now I'll go out this door and I'll unzip the other one. So you can do it one-handed, just like that. And that closes that off. I do like the color of it. It's really nice. But if you want to get in it quick with all your gear, you just unzip it all the way around like that. And then do this one. And look at that. It opens up the whole entire side of the tent. So then you can roll this entire screen mesh here all the way up and then just attach it with these loops. But for now, I'm going to just throw it over the top so you can get an idea of what it looked like if it was rolled up. And now the whole tent is open. And what's nice about this is if you wanted to be at the beach and you wanted to have a little bit of protection, you could set up the tarp to where it comes up the back and then just comes off the top, off the front like a awning, and then just have 2 small aluminum poles or fiberglass poles to create an awning, and then you get nice airflow through this. So this would be an ideal tent right here to take to the beach. Have this large opening side facing the water, and or if you're camping where you got a nice view, you're up really high in altitude to get a nice view. I mean, yeah, it's great. So easy to get in and out of this one, because man, that's just got all kinds of room. So yeah, I like it. I like it, but I think it needs improvements. And like I said, the improvements are at the corners where they've got these Cordura little web straps here. I think they should include it right here at the seam, directly in the center of the tent. They should have another one coming off here so you can stake that down like that. And then have 10 stakes total. And I also think what they should do, instead of selling this tent body separate from the fly, I think they should have the fly and this tent all included in one package for one price. Because right now, as this sits, this tent right here, without anything else that you see, is $69.95. It's a $70 tent, you know, for backpacking. But I just don't think it's a good idea to sell stuff separate like that, because that really turns people off to buy things. They want, when they spend their money, they want to know that they're getting something that is complete. They got enough stakes. This didn't have enough stakes. It needs 2 more tie down loops in the center on both sides of the tent, and it needs its fly. Include all that and reprice this product and give people what they need to use it, because you can't use this without the fly, because if it rained in the night, you're going to get soaked, because it's all mostly mesh. The top and the 2 sides are all mesh. It's only enclosed on the 2 end panels. But and it also needs a footprint, a little tarp to set this on the ground to protect the floor of the tent. There's no footprint included with this. So more stakes, include the fly, and include a footprint, and then you got something. So as it sits right now, I can't say that I really recommend it unless it's okay with you that it's short the 2 additional stakes you need to just set it up as it is right now. Being that they shorted the stakes, I would say it's not a deal breaker, because you could use sticks, or you might have some extra stakes laying around from a previous tent you owned, or you can buy tent stakes separate. But who really wants to buy stuff separate when you buy something? But yeah, but for the beach and for backpacking, it's perfect, and it seems to be well made. I like the construction of it. I love the color of it. I love the drab green. And Onewind does make good stuff. The tarp that goes to this, you guys, is a quality tarp. It's nice. And the construction of this is nice. They got the adjusting buckles on here. It does have stops on this for adjusting your guy outline and everything. Let's see how this zips back up. We'll put the screen back down and see if we can do this one-handed, zipping this back up. Here we go, one hand. There's one side, and there's the other. Boy, I'll tell you what, you guys, the zippers on this thing are butter smooth, just butter smooth. So yeah, I mean, I like it. I really like it a lot. And definitely an awesome tent to sleep in on a warm summer night where you want to get those cross breezes and just drift off the dream. This thing is ideal. If Onewind could make the changes, like I said, my recommendations, if they could meet that, you'd have a winner with this for sure. But anyway, I'll leave the link down below for this tent, and I'll also leave the link down below on the video of where I reviewed the tarp that is sold separately for this tent. So both of them will be down below. So there you guys go. The Onewind Tandem Ridge Shelter Tarp Inner Tent, as they call it. Pretty cool. Links will be down below, you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.